is the notorious Jazzy Blanco. Tell him I came with a check. I'm the queen, I'm the best with Yaya Diamond.
Well, you heard it. She's the best, and she's Jazzy Blanco. What's up, girl? How you doing? Can you hear me?
I heard you. It went
Oh,
out.
okay. It went, girl. So what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing better. It gets greater later, so I'm good today.
Hello, hello. So tell everybody about yourself because I'm sure people want to know. I mean, you started off the show, so you go ahead, girl.
Well, I'm the notorious Jazzy Blanco. Blanco stands for being loyal and never crossing over. And loyalty starts with yourself. When you're loyal to yourself, you have no other choice but to be loyal to others. I'm born in Texas, but I rep Alabama to the death of me. R.I.P. Doe B, Ridgecrest for life. I've been rapping since I was 14. It's not a hobby.
Oh, sweet, sweet. So, okay, so you've been rapping since you were 14 years old. Tell me, how did you get into it? Was it somebody? Was it an inspiration? Was it an artist?
Well, I was going to the studio in Montgomery, Alabama, and I didn't take it serious. I was in college going for nursing, and I didn't take it serious. So I heard Finese2Tymes Straight Going In, and he was like, "Tell him I came with a chopper." So I was like, wait a minute. If they coming like this, I can come like this. So I dropped my first uncovered, so it wasn't a cover song, Blowin Money Fast. And it also got featured on Bigga Rankins Diamond mixtape, his last mixtape. So that's a great accomplishment. Team Bigga Rankins.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My goodness. My goodness. So that whole thing, I mean, that must have been exciting for you when you finally started to take it serious. I mean, what did you think was going to happen after that? I mean, were you kind of ready for it or were you not pretty much ready for what was coming for you?
No, I was not ready. I felt like a fish that was out to sea without a life jacket. Stuff was coming at me so fast, left and right. I was asked to go on tours, but I have a first priority that's being a mother, and my second priority is being a financial advisor. So it was something that I was scared to do. I was like, I cannot leave my first job and go on the road. I'm just scared. So I
I hear
didn't
you.
jump for it.
I hear you. I hear you. It is it's a culture shock. It really is because it's different than anything you've ever done in your life. You know, all the accolades and the people coming up to you and oh my gosh, you're so good. Oh my gosh, you know, it's like they build you up, but then when you have a bad day, it's like oh they're so bad. They're so bad. So I mean, people can turn on you at the drop of a dime. How does that? How did that happen to you? And if it did, how did that make you feel?
It didn't happen to me thoroughly. I seen the signs and I kind of back away because I'm the type of person, if I'm in my money bag voice, if I got to teach you to be real, I don't even want you around me. So
Mm-hmm.
I catch it. It may be something small to them, but it's big to me. And once I catch it, I kind of wing away. That's why I'm still an independent artist at this time because I wing away from the BS.
I hear you. I hear you. So, what is it like being on the road? What is it like being an artist? And did you ever like drop everything else except for being a mother? You can't drop that. You got that's first and foremost. But being on the road, did you drop everything else to be that artist?
When I first dropped my song, I started getting a lot of calls to perform around Alabama. So I started performing and then I got in a head on collision, hit by a drunk driver. So I'm here today by the grace of God.
Oh
And
wow.
I had to heal. So my tour was gonna jump off. Like 2 weeks later, I got hit by a drunk driver. So
Mm.
I never got to experience just traveling on the road. But I'm an artist, and when I'm an artist, I sometimes I go without sleep. I can forget to eat. If I'm in my zone while I'm writing, it's nothing but writing or creating the next. I call it platinum hit.
Well, that's good, man. I tell you, Jazzy, it's important that you have your priority set. And I see that you said you are a mother for first and foremost. What is that like for your child to see you as an artist? And, what do you say to all the mothers out there that want to follow their dreams, but, their moms?
Keep God first, and the rest will follow. Um, I'm a firm believer that whatever you become, you have to put in that time and effort. It takes faith. But on my son, I just like to show him that you are capable of doing anything you put your mind to, and all things are possible with God. So every time I get a milestone completed, it's a celebration for us because it shows him if mama can do it, you can do it too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And being that strong parent, it's not that easy, but I mean, what makes you the happiest about your son and about your life right now?
That he never gives up. That he doesn't let what people say influence his actions. That he's a firm believer in having his own mind. He's not a follower. He is a leader like his mother. So just to see him being a leader makes me happy because he is taking from the example that I have put forth.
It's important. My mother is an artist as well and a single parent. And I know I've seen her grow, into the music industry from when I was very little. And seeing her grow and I mean, I commend her, and I commend you. It's not as easy as most people would think. So now you have this whole thing going on. Tell me about what's going on now and your music.
Well, I have a new single that hopefully will be released called Run the Streets. It is a Tupac cover. I put my heart and soul in that song. I was going through relationship problems, and I was like, look, you trying me like a goofy. So I got to let you know, I'm going to lose no sleep over no man. I'd rather sleep by myself. So it was inspired by a relationship that I didn't want to let go when God was showing me all the signs.
So I love that. I love the fact that you have taken something and made it your own. Do you have a little bit of that song?
I can play it, yes. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, girl. Do your thing.
Let's see.
And while
And my
she's going,
manager was supposed
go
to
ahead.
send it to you, shout out R. Diddy, but my manager was supposed to send it to you.
No, it's okay because we're probably gonna play it
Let's
afterwards. But I,
see.
I, I I love people to just hear a little bit of it now.
Okay. It's gonna take a minute to download.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Stop. Okay. So look, we're gonna play that song because it's just too good for her to be putting it on like that. But that's just a teaser. Jazzy, let me ask you a question. When it comes to being an inspiration to other artists, what do you tell them?
Never give up. Think big. Never, ever, ever give up. I mean, stick with it. If you put forth the effort, God will put forth the grace.
I love that. I'm sorry, I was about to sneeze and I tried not to. So we're gonna put that song out a little bit later on after the interview is done. But I want to thank you so much for being on the show. Do you have any shout outs to anybody, girlfriend?
Yes, I've always got to say RIP Don't Be Ridge Crest for Life Southside. I also want to shout out to Miss Brown Sugar. Sneaky Link is currently in 10 countries and counting and 27-day viewed in the Southern Soul Billboard. So I want to shout out my cousin who is also an Alabama native that is doing big things. Also, I just want to shout out myself. Keep
Hey, and where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram at I am Queen of Rap Jazzy Blanco. You can find me on Facebook as Jazzy Blanco. On Twitter is Jazzy Down to My Feet. I gotta change that too. I gotta try to change that. And I also can be found on Snap as Queen Jazzy Blanco Bless. I'm sorry, and on TikTok Queen Jazzy Blanco.
Okay. So you said Instagram, I am Queen of Rap Jazzy Blanco, right?
Right.
Oh, I love Instagram. I think that's going to be the main, and I mean, people can actually find you everywhere as Jazzy Blanco, but
You can Google
you
me.
know,
You can Google.
huh?
I said, and you can Google me, Jazzy Blanco. I do come up in Google as well.
Hey, Google me. That's how that works. All right. Hey.
Yeah.
So I want to tell everybody, please follow her on Instagram and all the other places that she said. But Instagram, I think, because she said it first. And Instagram is such a great platform for artists out there. So it's really wonderful. Go ahead and follow her. And I want to thank you, girlfriend, so much for being on the show. So this is the time of the show where you're going to go ahead and introduce your song. But before you do, I want to thank you guys again for being an avid listener to Dream Chasers Radio. Don't forget to subscribe and follow, hit the notification bell, and like and comment and all that good stuff. So now I'm going to shut up and let Jazzy do her thing.
R.I.P. to the late, great Tupac. I know you would be proud. This is my cover of Run the Streets. Jazzy Blanco.
This is super you can run the streets with your thugs. I'll be waiting for you.
I think I can fuck with a motherfucker like
until you get through.
See, I don't like a motherfucker that be all over me.
You can run the streets with your thugs. I'll be waiting 16 strong behind you until what I gotta do, what I gotta do. Jazzy Blanco. I gotta run the streets with your thugs. I ain't no king.
Blanco never blowing up his phone. Won't stress me out, no sleepless nights, I'd rather sleep alone. Don't need no nigga for his bed, cause I got my own. Down for whatever, but never no dumb chick. Never play me for a sucker or a bum bitch. I'm a queen on my throne and I run shit. Pretty in the face, and I'm super dumb thick. Don't piss me off, cause I come with a drum kit. Real presidential chick, Michelle Obama. Oprah Winfrey with the checks, yeah, a lot of commas. Just answer my call, reply to my text. You don't need nobody else, you not rockin' with the best. Run the streets.
And run the streets with your thugs. I'll be waiting 16 strong behind you until what I gotta do, what I gotta do. I'll be waiting. I gotta run the streets with your thugs. I ain't no king, no waiting until you get through. I'll be waiting.
Got one child father, no boo, no babe. Truth to Bell Harbor, I'm a Tigo Bay. Burberry sheets and Burberry slippers. He pay for the trip, so then I do the tipping. He know to respect me first, ain't no set tripping. No social media, no tagging, no mention. He love to say yes, he know Blanco expensive. He love to say yes, he know Blanco expensive. You can run the streets with your thugs. I'll be waiting for you until you push through. Run the streets.
And run the streets with your thugs. I'll be waiting 16 strong behind you until what I gotta do, what I gotta do. I'll be waiting. I gotta run the streets with your thugs. I ain't no king, no waiting until you get through. I'll be waiting.
I want to thank you so much again for being on the show. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. And until next time, Jazzy, what do we always see at the end of a show? Dare to be different, but what do you have to say?
Dare to be yourself.
I dare to be different. I dare to be different. I dare.